Alrighty, my friends, welcome to the Entrepreneur End Zone, episode number 2, homie. The first one was last night with my man, Young Gun Motivator, Steve. And guess who I have tonight, homies? Dudes, you guys know this man. Like this dude right here, let me tell you one thing, man. Me and Shane connected for a reason, homie. And this is where we at today. You know what I mean? All about elevating and communication and helping. But besides all of that, man, you guys already know Terrence Freeman here, known as Copania. Make sure you connect with me on Snapchat. All right? This is episode number 2. I started this whole thing, the Entrepreneur End Zone. And, I'm thankful for Shane because when he said, yo, that sounds great, I was like, I'm running with it. You feel me? So, it's like this is what I'm talking about, the connection and the elevation, homie. You know what I mean? So I'm excited even about starting this whole thing. This thing is gonna get epic. It's gonna be one of those daily V's. That's what the entrepreneur end zone is gonna become. It's gonna end up being one of the daily V's, homie. You feel me? So, look, hey, I'm super excited. My name is Terrence Freeman from Upper Manhattan. You guys know my story. If you don't, check out my live streams. You guys will know about me, whatever. This is about the Shane Train, and I got him here, and I'm super excited to even be honored to have this individual on the Entrepreneur End Zone, my friend. Okay, because I'm not about the hype. I'm all about inspiring, man. I lost my dad when I was 9 years old, man. You know what? Yeah, there's a reason for it to happen. Like, even me explaining it on the interview I was on earlier tonight, with my man Bren, which I was truly honored to be on there. And, passion is what drives me, man. You know what I mean? I'm on a passionate highway, man. That's why I do what I do. Nothing stands between me and that, man. Nothing. You know what I mean? The only person that I allow, and not even allow, but who keeps gracing it is Jah, Rasta, is God, is the universe, whatever you want to call him, whatever you want to call it. He might not even be man. Feel me? So, hey, let's get right to it. Hey, Shane Train, young dude. Welcome, man, to the Entrepreneur End Zone, man. I'm super excited to have you here on episode number 2, man. And yo, dude, let's start with where you started, what drove you, and we'll break in from there, and then we'll jump into why you became the entrepreneur and how did you catch the attraction after that. You feel me?
Yeah. Let me.
Okay, let's take it off, man. It's on you, man. Floor is you.
I never even wanted to be out there. If anyone looks at my social media track record, you'll see I actually deleted in November or December of last year. I aborted. I left social media altogether. And I was like, I just got to focus on my grind, right? Because people have been on my shoes, on my socks. I've been the top salesman since about 15 or even 13 when I started selling roses on them. They used to be able to drop us off at 13 on Sundays after church in a van. They would take 5 of us, right? And they would drop us off on a bucket. And we would have a bucket of roses, and we sold the flowers, man. And I always did well. But back then, I would take a dozen here and there for my mom. You know what I mean? You learn that the law of attractions is true. You know what I mean? Then my bike would break, and I'd wonder why. But anyway, that's when I started selling. And then I sold everything. I was a telemarketer. So when I came to the game on social media, I first came with mafia wars and people from high school and all that stuff. Like, I never fit into that box, man, because I didn't graduate. So I was like, I'm off here. This is all just chatter, and I'm in a different league. You know what I mean? From being rejected all my life, I was finally like, man, it was time to inject into the universe. You know what I mean? After being rejected, that just came today. I was time to inject, like you're doing, right? Injecting into the universe instead of I was being rejected. Like,
let me not to cut you off, Shane, but I did
I respect you. You can do that.
I did one big mistake, man. I didn't even realize that even the introduction, they they didn't see. I did not have it showing. But you know what? I'm not gonna stop this. We're gonna continue on
Yeah, who
from
cares?
here. It's all good. It was a
Yeah,
great introduction, though, guys. Guys, this is the Entrepreneur Zone, episode number 2 with the Shane Train. Just cutting
you
it
do it.
short. But yeah, go ahead, Shane. The floor is yours, my
Yeah,
man.
no, take your time, dude. I love you. Like, see, I like the real deal. That's what I like about my show. So tell them what your show is. Tell them episode 2. I want to grab my phone so I can invite. So why don't you do that? Can I grab my phone quick?
Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely. Yeah. So,
Bring it
guys,
up.
you guys already know, man. Like, um, I started this Entrepreneur End Zone podcast and wanted to interview. I mean, I've been wanting to do this since Blab. I was doing it with Blab. I had Caleb Maddox on there almost. We were supposed to get that going. I had a couple people on my Blab in 2015. But you guys who've been following me, you guys know I was beasting on Periscope. And, it's like I said on the podcast earlier, I was on a podcast, thankful for Brent, dude who, if you're not following this guy is a musician, great guitarist, and he's doing great things. And I was honored to be on his podcast, and even asked to be on there. So, bigger things are happening, man. You know why? Because in all honesty, it's I put into it right now, man. I've learned, and you know what? I'm 45 years young, but I feel like I'm still 20. Like maybe I make decisions of a 20-year-old now. Maybe those decisions that I'm making now, not meaning that I'm young being stupid, that now what I should have been making back then, those decisions are coming to infiltration into light now. Feel me? Like you gotta
Amen.
understand. Like this is the right time to be alive right now. You guys, we all have an abundance of even being on social media. It's an abundance. You're connecting with people from all walks of life. If you're not a connector, then hey, like I told people earlier on my live, shut down your Facebook, close it, keep it real, homie. Don't be hogwashing yourself, But besides that, the entrepreneur end zone is about all that. You know why I say the end zone? It's not that it's an end to your entrepreneurism. It's that you reach the zone. You reach you jump out of that comfort zone and you reach the entrepreneur end zone, homie. Feel me? That's what this is about. That's what this whole podcast is about. And I'm gonna have so many people on here. If you think it's a joke, guys, if you don't, guys, you guys been following me, and I am very well connected. And if you think Grant Cardone will be on here, don't be surprised. Robert Cisco, Ray Abood, I mean, I can go on. Gary V, if you really think that they're not going to be in the entrepreneur end zone, guess what, homie? Shut down your Facebook. Don't follow me. Stop following me, man. For real. Stop. Cut it out. Stop. I don't need it. And in all honesty, I create my wealth. So trust me. You in or not doesn't matter to me, homie. I create my wealth. All right? And I'm not being cocky. But you know what? Yeah, you know what? Let me be a little cocky. You got to be a bit cocky. You know why?
Oh,
Because people want to step on you. People want to walk all over you. But let's get back to my man. Enough of me, man. Enough of me. Let's get back to my man. I am truly honored to have you on here on the Entrepreneur End Zone. Guys, you guys, please like, comment, and share. I'm going to be looking at the comments. If you guys have any questions for the Shane Train, we're going to be doing a Q&A at the end of this. It's going to run till about 9:15, 9:20. We're going to run a good hour. We're going to get in it. We're gonna get in it. We're gonna dig deep into the Shane Train and why he's doing what he's doing and what the purpose is and how he's built up this big following, dude. Like, I mean, seriously, like he got my attention. You feel me? So I'm here to help express it and to help spread it. Feel me? So hey, Shane, thank you for being on the Entrepreneur End Zone, man. The floor is yours. Let's leave it off. If you want to continue off where you left off, or do you want to start off again? It's up to you, my friend. I'm here.
well, so I did telemarketing. One of the things about being ADHD, dyslexia, whatever these titles that I didn't even know about, bro. Like they didn't have these when I went to school. They just wanted you out of their class, and I always got in trouble for smiling. Like, you know what's crazy? I just thought about this. I always get in trouble for smiling. Like, that's crazy, right? But that's conditioning of a system that is not built for you to succeed. And you know what? I used to, when I first got into like my own zone, people would talk about MLM and tear it up, right? And that's part of the tactic. And I'm here to tell MLM, I talk about whatever I want. Yo, it's called the gateway to entrepreneurship. It's like the parachute in is what it is, because you get access to be, you know, and what's up, like your counsel. Well, I'm going to give you a lot of different things how I got here, man. It's been a fight, right? And just like Terrence said, one day I'm going to be on a pay-per-view mat with Terrence and a bunch of other people. We have a huge network across the globe. I mean, we have a huge network, praise God, of entrepreneurs, you know, and we all don't have to talk every day. Now, me and Terrence do talk every day, but we don't have to. I talk to Frank. I talk to Terrence. I talk to Jamie. I talk to you, Tim. You know, there's a couple heads I talk to every day. But for the most part, I pretty much talk to and Carly Lembo. But for the most part, you know, I'm in the grind. I got an insurance business, man. I gotta, you know, do that every day. And I'm the mobile motivator, and I'm doing this, you know, and I'm creating new things.
Let's talk about that. Like, how did you get into that? Like, what? I mean, there was something that happened to you that drove you to even go towards that avenue. What was it that did that? Like, because in all honesty, I respect your hustle, your dude. That's what, you know, man. And I'm thankful for our friendship, man, because that right there, a lot of people don't do. Like, even back then, I remember, like, when I was doing that. Well, you know what? I didn't want to kill it, but yeah, let people, like, what was it that drove you to that category here? Like, not to skip it, but
no, but I was a telemarketer and I wanted to be a manager. My boss said, "Listen, everyone wants to get out of the game because they're actually lazy, right? So most sales managers really are not good salesmen, right? So they play this. I'm saying this is the fact. So they go to this role where, because they weren't really a good salesperson, right? Mm-hmm. Well, I always was. Like, when I got in there, I realized I could eat everybody's lunch. Like, yo, and they're like, what? Who's this dude? So they didn't like me. So I learned just to I come from, you know, my house getting locked up by a sheriff. So people don't get that, man. Like, when you got to go figure out where to live and how to live on your own, man, when you're like 17, you know what I mean? And, you know, dude, like, you make it happen. You know, like, you make stuff happen. And when you have to survive on nothing, you, like, when you get little opportunity, dude, you polish them things up like no one. You put them like they were on Fifth Avenue. You know what I mean? You know how to present things. You know, when you're out on the street, yo, you can present something, take it like, yo, let me show you the value. I'll spend an hour on the value. You know? Mm-hmm. And then you do things, you realize you ain't got nothing when you ain't got nothing to lose but death, dude, you'll walk away from deals. And being able to walk away. And here's the thing I learned. I'll give you all a nugget. You know why I walk the streets and knock on doors? Because nobody else is willing to do it. So guess what? Everyone's on the freeway, the leads, right? They're on the freeway. It's crowded, bro. I'm on a path. Dude, and it's not crowded. You see those streets. You don't see cats like me out there just knocking on doors. You know where I knock on doors. You're going to, you know what I mean? Like, dude, I get deep, right? And other people are afraid of people. You know what I learned is, yo, they're the nicest people, the people that have the least. I've been all around the world. And the people that have the least, man, always give the most. Mm-hmm. It's great. You know,
and you know what? It's crazy that you know, like, people don't even realize, like, the energy it takes, man. Like the energy it takes to help other people. Like that. I mean, if you look at it, like, dude, your story is one of a kind. That's why I tell people, like, why aren't you telling your story? It's unique, like your handprint. If you got to be thankful for social media right now.
Oh,
and a lot of people are not even using it that way.
I hit the live.
Yeah, they're not using it that way. So let's go. Okay, let's go. Okay, you got in that, yo, dude. And let me tell you, B, because I've seen your hustle. You still do it. That purpose, man. That purpose that drives you, right? The purpose that drives you to give away donuts, to help people who are in need in the York community. Like, this dude, you ended up in the newspaper. You know, tell us a little bit about that. Let us know. You know, let the audience know why and you know what's the purpose behind that.
Well, I asked them not to come. I did tell them no like 4 times not to come report about me. My wife will tell you. I did tell them. I'm like, I'm not papers, man. So I told them no. And they're finally like, I'm like, look, here's how it is. I run around all day. If you're going to run around with me all day, you can run around, but I fly around and you got to catch what you catch. So that's what they did. I didn't stop. So I was like, cool. You know, it was more for my wife and my kids to know that, you know, because one thing people got to know is when you really make massive things happen, it's lonely. When I got to social media and went to these couple groups, I was like, yo, and I had to adjust. When I first got on, I didn't know how to handle it. And then I had to start getting friends. And then I found weirdos like me. And I'm, hey, what's up, Lee? What, Pat? I'm going to say hi. But, yo, this is epic, man. Because then I realized that I was afraid to work as hard as I am. And listen, I worked 18-hour days, every day, right? Because I read books, audio books. You know, I YouTube all day. That's all I do is YouTube all day. And I can't listen to music anymore with the Facebook, so I just YouTube.
Let's let me you still there?
Yeah, I'm here. I just didn't know.
Let me see if we have any you know, not to cut it short, but because we got people here commenting, man, and you know they only on the live. They're like, yo, motivational royalty, Pat McGuire, Lee Brown, the Shane Train, Pat McGuire, my brothers. Yeah, man, we appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for the likes, comments, share this.
Love.
You guys already know, man. We're not even, dude. We haven't even scratched the surface yet, guys. We're just getting started. You feel me? Because the Entrepreneur End Zone is about a good hour of great content. And, you know, Shane, I'm telling you, Steven was episode number 1. Shane was episode number 2. And later on, you're going to see who's going to be added on. But it's really the episodes between 1 and 10 are the one that makes up or is going to help generate the Entrepreneur End Zone, my friend. The people who I bring in, right? Like, I want to bring you in. I want to bring content to you guys. I want to bring what you guys exactly want to explore within yourselves. But we all know that we can't motivation, it's an inside job. It is. But we need a tune. There's a frequency that we need to tune into. You can't just, like, if you want to tune into yourself, then, hey, good luck. But, again, I've examined myself, and I've tuned in, and I've learned how to express. So, with that being said, Shane, what besides, like, again, like that purpose, like, is it like, I mean, because you've been in the game for quite some time, man. I watch your Shane Train, the 1% show, and we're going to let people know how they can get on that at the end of this interview on how they can communicate and reach out to you and find you. But what was it that like really like you know you doing being who you are?
Yeah. Are you there?
You are. I mean, I will say, like, the live team, dude. Like, I want to thank you because, like, I only have like 148 live videos, dude. You got 1,600, 1,700. Like, I'm like, whoa, homie. I don't even think you might be one of the top 10. So, what drove you? What motivated you to do it? Because that tells a lot about Shane, man. You know what I mean? Because energy speaks volume. I don't know if people understand that, but energy speaks volume, homie. Remember that we all are energy, guys. So yeah, what drove you, man? Let our audience know, man, for real.
I I was listening to Andy Frisella, Gary Vaynerchuk, and Grant Cardone, and I have a whole bunch I listened to, but you know, it was just like this. You know, and I used to curse in my videos. I don't now, but my early ones I do. I was like, yo, because I was on the streets and I needed to maximize my time, and I was new to all this. I just got on social media, and Gary Vaynerchuk said, I wish I would have video blogged. I never heard that term, video blog, and I was born for video. Dude, I don't read and write. I mean, you see me make notes like this, but you know, I'm not into that whole one. I'm writing a book, but man, I tell you, I was born for this. All my rejection, like, you should be turning all of your pain, all of your anxiety, all of anything that rejects you up. You should be turning it into an iron, like a sword, like a sledge. You know what I mean? Like, for real. And then you machete anything bad out of your way, and you just go. You know, and that's what making a path is about. The freeway's an easy ride, baby. And, you know, I got around other people. I would say my top 5 people, man. And God's given me awesome people. You're one of my homies. You know, you give me advice. I don't take advice from a lot of people. Like, I'll take advice if I want it from someone. They're not giving it to me, but I take it from you. I take it from Walker, Mark Menard. There's a couple people I take advice from out there. And so anyway, yeah, I'm just fired up because I don't want to go back, man. What's
the same chain about? Like, well, how did that come about? What's the same chain about?
It's about positive, innovative, forward-thinking mind nuggets. And I came up with this 30 years ago, and it's all documented. I have the first one over there on a piece of paper on the floor. I'm going to show it tonight in my show. I'll actually show it to you. But this is the original one, and it was photocopied. And you had to take out and photocopy. That's right there, or one of the original. Wow. And then it went to email after that. And then I did email for a while. But it's been around. It's not like this thing hasn't been around. That's the thing I tell people is the content's 30 years old worth of content, worth of actual selling. And a train, it takes 212 degrees. At 211 degrees, water's hot. At 212 degrees, water boils. And boiling water can move a train. And so, you know what I mean? So thanks. That's a good question. Most people don't ask. I give you props right there. That's how.
Definitely, man. We want to let the people know exactly like that purpose, man. Like, you know, because for me, it's all about purpose and passion. Like, I mean, you know, if we don't like the fuel, you know what I mean? Like, some of us, again, we walk around here systematically, but it's up to us. Like, it really is up to us. If we really look, God is with us all times, and and this is not a religious sermon, guys, but I respect my faith, and I know for a fact that Jesus dying on that cross was God giving His blood, being human for us, Amen. Sacrificing guys, you know, and this is why He's trying to tell us, right? Like, dudes, you gotta become the expansion, the connector within the next human, not following what these leaders are saying, because yes, there is a good and evil, guys. That's meant, dude. If you read the Bible like I do, I don't just read it; I examine it, and I read it, and you know what? That's why I say I love where I'm alive now, because I read it through my iPhone. I have my Bible app. I go in and it keeps me. I even have it where it like a ringtone. Hey, you didn't read. If I don't open it, it'll let me know if I didn't read my verse for the day. You know what I mean? And you got to go through the. You know, look, this is. Do you really think this is bad? Even if you have a Bible app, even though that, yeah, it's an iPhone created by Steve Jobs, right? Who, number one, wasn't the greatest dad, right? Number two, wasn't the greatest, but he was an innovator. He innovated. He turned an iPod, he turned the Walkman into the iPod. You remember the Sony Walkman? You put in your fucking cassette tapes, and you're like, and then now you have an iPod where you can download your music, because he used the computer, the internet. He figured it out. It's the same way with us, guys. Right now, we have social media. Why wouldn't you want to expand your reach? Tell your story. This is why the Entrepreneur End Zone has started. This is why the Entrepreneur End Zone has the same train on. This is why it's episode number 2. And I'm so glad that you guys are here. Let's find out if we got any questions from the audience because I know we got some comments. Let's see what we got. Okay. We got Craig Flipping. Greg Walker. I love that guy, man. Gotta love Greg Walker. Guys, if you're not following the big dream, homie, I'm telling you, you're making a big mistake. If you're not following Greg Walker, you're making a big mistake. All right? Just go in there, follow him, send him a friend request. I don't know if he's limited right now. You know what I mean? Because 5,000 is the limit here, which I think is really, really nonsense. Like, yo, uh, what's his name? Mark. Yo, dude. Yo, let it loose, bro. This shit should be unlimited. We should have unlimited friends, not followers. We got friends here. Like, cut it loose. 5,000? Why we gotta tap it out that way, homie? Alright? For real. So, what we got here? My man, Greg Walker, what's up, guys? What's up? Man, we going, Shane. We going, man. We are flowing. So, besides all of that, okay, we got what we got here. Boom. No more comments. Everybody, okay, people reacting. Awesome. Yo, guys, we love the feedback. We love your guys' engagement. Awesome. I love. Hey, what's up, Steven, man? Just saw you pop in. You already know, man. Hey, Q&A. Hey, if you guys got any questions for my man, the Shane Train, please drop them in the comments. I'm looking at the comments right now. And, let's find out. I mean, Shane, let me tell you guys, man. Like me and Shane, we connected over towards the end of the summer, right? Give or take. And I like, dude, like real recognizes real, man. Like, we don't like. There's no hogwashing, man. Like we're not hogwashing over here, man. And Shane, you wanna add to that, my man? You wanna add to that, my brother?
Yeah, I mean, we
man. We've been through the okie doke. Let people know how they can avoid the okie doke. How can they avoid the okie doke? Let people know.
We've been through it a couple times. And you should expect that. You know what I mean? You better figure out who your true people are, and then you keep your tight ranks, and then you march on. You always keep marching, man, for sure. And that's the thing. And listen, there's only one way to know. You got to put tests out there. And I hate to tell you, but there ain't only one way to know who's true and who's not. You got to test the water, baby. You ain't know otherwise.
We got a question here from a man, Steven Rosario. He's a great friend of mine out of Utah. He says, what's his story? I'll have questions. So you want to chime in a little bit of your story so he'll get an idea? Like, quick 2-minute.
Yeah. I grew up in a broken family, alcohol, dad beaten, broken family, had mom, dad lost what it looked like. Then I saw what nothing looked like. The house got locked up. My parents got divorced, went through a long separation, divorce, went out on my own, and just did telemarketing and construction jobs for just trying to figure out all kinds of sales jobs. Even when I made a lot of money, 100,000, I still wasn't happy. So I had to figure out what I really wanted to do, and then I was on unemployment. And then my wife and I, my current wife, my first wife died of cancer. And bless her. But Christy and I started a insurance business together. And God's blessed us. And that was to be there for the right reasons. And we were in love. That's my partner. So, God's blessed us by having nothing, man. Like she helped me move my bed in my living room. When I first dated Christy, it was a free week on Yahoo, and we both didn't have the money. We met at a pizza place. We've never been together ever since. Started a business, went through tons of struggles, had no money, and then now here we are, man, blessing other people. And we've been giving the whole time, too. That's the other thing.
And you know what? That's why, we again, like I saw your action, man, and you're an action taker. You show it every day on your lives, and being who you are, again, it takes a lot. We were talking about the other night how much it is and how much energy it really takes to expose yourself in social media. Which is why millions of people don't do it. I mean, if you really think about it, we're probably in the hundreds of thousands of people who are doing what we're doing right now. Maybe, I'm just guesstimating, but, think about it. Like, millions of people are not doing it. And our job is this right here. This is why, like, one of my big purposes, besides my son being my biggest purpose and why, is getting in your face, homie.
Yep.
Like, if you don't know who I am, then how am I going to blow up?
Yeah.
People are and will always be the biggest transaction in life, my friends. But the problem is that people don't respect the transition. They go with the transaction and look, this is why I respect money. And everybody's talking about cash, cash, cash. Hey, yo, homie, gear up. It's about to be cashless. So if you're not ready, and if you're not paying attention, and the money swindles your money in your bank account, yo, homie, there ain't nobody to blame but you. If you ain't got no gold, no silver, yo, homie, it's on you. I do. I have gold. I know. But all I'm saying is, if you relying and you talking about building cash, yo, homie, read your Bible. Read Revelations. It's becoming cashless. It's happening right now in Australia. It's happening right now in India. They removed 3 notes. Imagine in the United States if they removed the $100 note, the $5 note, and the $20 note. Are you ready? Are you prepared? They did it in India, right? So this is what I'm saying. Dude, you guys got to create your own economy. You guys got to start getting focused. But this is why I'm created the Entrepreneur EndZone. Entrepreneurs change lives. Entrepreneurs are not people who just want to be out here to make money. We're not. We're not. There might be some, and I'm thankful for some of those because they motivated me to do exactly what I'm doing today. They motivated Shane to become the Shane Train today. What? The Shane Train book. We got full of books for the children. Like, don't sleep, homie. We're beasting out here, man. Yo, dudes, we are fired up here, and we still haven't even finished near the hour. You know what I mean? So this is what I'm talking about. If you guys are fired up, let me know in the comments, man. Awesome, man. Still doing insurance. Hey, Stephen Rosario, he's a great friend of mine, dude. This dude's out of Utah. Yo, this dude is doing exactly how you started. Hey, you got any tips for him, like, with insurance? Because that's what he's doing. Give him something like that that'll help him. That'll, something that you made your mistakes in, and you don't want them to do. Like, because we all know how that is, man. We was talking about that earlier, that door-to-door stuff. You know me about how I went through the cat pushing the car, and yo, man, you already know, man. Go ahead, Shane.
Yeah. Well, the thing is when someone gives you a nugget and everyone is telling you there's this easy program, there's no easy program. You get names, however you want to get your names, and then you go see them. Now, most people call them. I don't call them. I go knock them, man. I just go knock them. And that's what I've always done and the reason I do go knock them is if you go and you call them, then they're ready for you to come. Where if you just knock, they're relaxed. You go and you have a nice conversation and get to know the people and get to know people. I don't sell insurance. People can't believe that. I'm a broker. So I sit back, and if there's and once I look at their stuff, that they want me to look at, then I'll let them know. I advise them, and I'm willing to walk away. I don't believe in, closing people and doing it. Don't work nowadays. You have to be the one that they get along with and they trust. And that takes time. wants to sell.
How did you build your clientele? Because I know you told me about having what 30,000 or three like clients. How many clients you got? How many?
3,000.
3,000 clients, and how did you build that up? And how long did it take you to get to that level?
It took about 6 years to get level. And you
Yo,
got
dude, that's
to
awesome.
maintain them.
That's awesome. That's awesome. 6 years to,
Back
to,
to
to
all the
build that.
clients
Okay.
here. So I see my clients twice a year, once or twice a year. I see them. So
Okay.
that's the work where you earn it, or else you lose them.
Yeah.
And then it's all referrals at that point.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Okay. So, yeah. I mean, I hope that helps Steven. Because I know my man, because Steven is a grinder. Hold on, let me because I have many
But he
notifications here, and
independent.
it's
Tell me,
getting in the way of the comments. And people are inboxing, dude. The show is on fire. I'm getting mad inboxes right now, Shane, because of you, homie. Love it, man.
tell me.
Nice. Door knock are gold. Door knocks are gold. He says, cool. I have 19. Awesome, Steven. I love Steven. Yo, make sure you connect with Steven. Hey, make sure you guys get connected. Hey, the Shane Train is a true Steven, so I wouldn't send no one
Get rid of
yeah,
people.
hey,
I
who's not legit, man. You know what I mean? And whatever legit means, but
want to
go
tell
ahead,
you,
Shane.
independent broker though. You got to be independent. The other way is alluring, but it's like it's you got to be independent. That's
So
where
do
you
you
get.
so do you recommend to just like start independently freelancing and becoming your brand like Chief Freeman Insurance yada
Yeah,
yada like that?
yeah, yeah. Because
Yeah,
listen,
right.
I've never had an office. I've never paid rent, had an office. I work out of a black truck.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and let's add to that. Like, I mean, I love cars. My dream, well, not my dream car, my car already envisioned. Like, I will show you guys my vision board right now. It's the 911. I got the 87 911 Turbo. I got the Corvette ZR1. I got the Mercedes Goldwing. I got Paris and a few. I got about 6 watches that I want because I love watches. Shane knows. Like, he's seen my watches. Like, I'm a watch fanatic. I want to turn the Invictus into Rolexes. You feel me? So I'm just that dude. Like I'm that dude. Don't if you don't like it, hey, it's all good, homie. I still love you. But look, I got my vision. My vision is in place. That's my vision. Like I love cars. I love being able to like get up and be like, hey, you know what? Like I was telling my piece yesterday. Like, yo, dude, I want to travel, but without luggage. How great would that be, right? Like, you don't even need to get ready. You just get up. You're like, yo, I want to go to LA today, man, for a weekend. But you still need clothes while you're there. But you don't need to worry about taking your clothes with you, or you just go. And then you get there and you just buy stuff while you're there, and you buy your luggage to go back home. You feel me? Like, dude,
Oh, listen, that's all me.
like Shane, is that bad, Shane? Is that
No,
bad?
Don, bro. Listen, like here's the thing people don't understand. When I first started telling people I wasn't going to cut my grass and I was going to pay someone, everyone around me was hating on me. Yo, for doing that, dude, just for getting my grass cut. Like, who did I
Oh
think
yeah,
I
yeah, yeah. I bet.
was?
Yeah.
I told him.
My brother, who lives in Connecticut, he cuts his own grass. Like, and he be pissed off. He be tight.
But so I started doing these things that my mentor said that was if I value, but here's the real deep part of it. If you really do value your time, and my time is very valuable, very valuable.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Talk to me, I'll say, listen, I got 3 minutes left, and they think I'm tripping, and I'm not, man. When I say I got 3 minutes, like I got something, I got to boom, So a lot of people don't value their time, man. They let anybody take their time. And one of the biggest things I've done is I've condensed my time into people like you and the things that we're working on, the projects, changing social media, being pioneers and innovators. Listen, we are the innovators of the live game. Look, I can tell you I'm 1,700 in, so I don't know how far behind. But look, you don't get good by thinking it. You don't get good by cameras. You don't get good by microphones. I got 2 broken phones. This one's straight broke, but that's because I take it everywhere, man. I'm a video blogger. I'm a social media influencer.
Well, I mean, yeah, and you know what? You showed it, like, when you showed me, like, dude, I mean, and I'm thankful because now I know how many lives I have. Like, I can't see my ending. Like, I didn't know. That's why I said, like, what I said the other night. I told you, like, maybe I got 300, 400. It felt that way. You see? Because I mean, all summer I was beasting on the live, but I'm like, you know what? Wow, I got 140 now, 149 now. Well, no, this is 148.
That's still a lot.
89. Then I'm like, wow, you know what? That's 149 lives.
That's a lot of
And I
lives.
know there are people who are like social media influencers who only have done 4 or 5 lives right now. And maybe, again, because again, Facebook is like it's like I tell people, like, when you go live, when you look, when you see that the numbers of people coming in is slow, it's the bandwidth. You can't expect people to jump onto your live like a Periscope. It's not the same thing. And even in Periscope, like, that's what, like, the worst thing you want to do is stop going live. Like, I did that when I got robbed they robbed me for my laptop. Like, Ken Walls knows about this. Caleb Mathematics knows about this. This was back in July, ending of July 2015. I was beasting on my Periscope. Dude, they pistol with me. I lost my front tooth. That's how I lost my front tooth. They didn't take my wallet. They took my bag, which was my laptop in there. So no one knows about this. Now everyone knows, and it's great. Like I was saying earlier today, like, I'm super transparent. It's all good. There's a reason why I survived 3 car accidents, broke my jaw. You know what I mean? Lost teeth, and getting pistol whipped on top of that years later to lose my 2 cat teeth. Like, dude, I got a project to deal with. I know that. You know what I mean? But I'm not afraid to show up. Never that, homie, because I live within me. I know who I am inside. I know what my spirit looks like. I don't know about you. You know what I mean? And that's who I am. A lot of people know me for a long time, even my old friends, and that's why they're called old friends. Old friends don't come around, my friend. There's a reason why there's old friends and you have new friends. I have so many new friends right now, man. So many, man.
Yeah.
My old friends hardly pop into my Facebook, hardly pop into my live. But there's a reason why they're old friends, and they could be watching right now. If they feel offended, I don't care. So be it. I'm a man. I show up, recognizing who I am.
Damn,
I got a whole bunch of audiences, a whole bunch of people who need to feel me, who I need to give out to, man. You know what I mean? A lot of people are selling clothes in their box, man, and I'm fired up right now, man. Don't mind me, dude, but this is what T is, man. This is what the Entrepreneur EndZone is all about. Why I call it the End Zone? Because, look, I got to give it to Stacy. Stacy, besides telling Shane what the name will be, and Shane telling me, yo, run with that, yo, homie, run with that name. Remember we was talking about that like last week or about 2 weeks ago or whatever? And like the comfort killers, like I'm like, yo, the Entrepreneur EndZone is gonna like that together. Like Stacy without the E, homie. That is spelled out without the E, homie. So don't make no mistakes. All right, Stacy A. Cross. I gotta give it to her, and I love it. And not even give it to her, I respect that because her process of what she did from where she began in a short span of time from February 2016 to end up in Grant Cardone zone, homie. Grant Cardone TV. Yo, dude, I haven't even got there yet, and I know Grant. That told me, like, yo, I got work to do. You feel me? But yo, yeah, Shane, the floor is yours, man. That shit intimidated people without voices. Hey, man, I can't share. What do you mean you can't share, Greg? How you can't share, man? Like, oh man, that's cray cray. I just saw that comment. Wow. What do you mean you can't share, Craig, man? Greg, man, comment, man, please. Let me know why you can't share, because maybe I'm doing something wrong with the.
I hit the share invite. I hit my share and invite.
You did your share? Okay, okay. I just want to make sure, because if Greg can't share, maybe because I'm looking through the. Yeah, I see it. I see it. Yeah, so, hey, man, we're coming close to the hour. I mean, we started at 8:14. We can end this at 9:14, or we can end it at 9 o'clock. It's up to you guys. Hey, guys, if you guys got any questions for the Shane Train, please, man, put it out there. Look, I'm gonna tell you guys something, man. There are reasons why you are on social media. That's why I tell people, shut down your account if you're not willing to be who you are, man. Shut down your account if you're not willing to express your story. Shut down your account if you're not willing to help people through social media, homie. Because let me tell you right now, this thing is gonna outlive you. It's gonna outlive you. So you might as well get with the program and jump and dive in. Forget about jumping in. Dive in. Take the sneakers off, your jeans off, your dresses off, all that. Get naked, dive in. You're going to cut yourself up on the way down. You will. The cuts are going to be the embarrassments, the mistakes, what people got to say about your video, what you look like, yada, yada. Yo, that dude T got missing teeth. When someone told me, they said, yo, how could you go live the way you look? I said, because I'm not you. That's it. That was it. He didn't even reply. This was back in the summer, homie. This was I gotta get it fixed. I gotta get it fixed. But you know what? I'm thankful for where I'm at. Broke my shoulder, car accident, pistol whoop, almost lost my leg in that car accident. I'm thankful I still have my leg. If I show you my scar in my legs, you wouldn't believe it. That's why we wear jeans. And if I wear my shorts, the only scar you're going to see is in the chin, in the front chin of my calf. But on my thigh, I got a gash that I'm thankful. I am thankful. The doctors did what they had to do, and you know what? I woke up, man, because that accident was drinking and driving, my friend. That accident happened, and mind you, my man Andre might be watching this live right now, who might pop in on the replay. Andre Tejado, who's a great friend of mine, he was there that night, and I remember my friend telling me, yo, T, you sure you can drive? You know how you are, man, when you're like, yeah, I got it. Dude, let me tell you, I made it all the way. I wrecked the van, crashed into the wall at 70 miles an hour, 4 blocks from where I'm sitting today, right here, this apartment, my home. So it goes to show, I almost made it home. But because I took the turn too hard, being whatever, and I remember Andre said, yo, slow down, but it was too late. The weight of the van went towards the wall. It was like a 15-passenger van. That's what it was.
Wow.
And my leg got caught up. They had to cut out the van. They had to cut out that part of the van in order to get me out. I am lucky, my friends.
Wow.
I don't take nothing for granted anymore. I really don't. I really, really did, and really, really disrespect life. Hard body. Like, and again, it could be again like I was telling my man Brent in my interview, being on his show, and I'm thankful on that podcast. Like even then, like I was intense when I was telling my story, and it's like my dad was that, and it's like I know I make my mistakes because I didn't have that guidance in the beginning, man. Like I don't know what that feels like. I'm here trying to guide my son, but I'm still here trying to guide myself at the same time. Like you could be a parent, no doubt, but like guidance, man. Like if you don't, like, how can we be as parents and we don't even have our shit together, but yet we want to make sure our kids go to school and yada yada yada. I mean, hey Shane, you want to drop in on that, man, and chime in, man. I mean, I don't want to take up a lot of time here, man, but I get open, man, and you know me, I'm transparent. This is what the entrepreneur end zone's about. Entrepreneur end zone's about. It's not an end zone, guys. It's the end zone of when you get tired of being tired. You know what I mean? Like now you're that entrepreneur. Now what? What are you doing? What is it that you're going through? I want to hear your story, your obstacles. Where do you get to? Why? What purpose? You feel me? But go ahead, Shane. Floor is yours, my man. We good, man. We good on time. We got about 20 minutes, man.
Cool. Well, I learned to do everything. It's a mindset. You ever see a construction zone? I'm sure you do. You're in Manhattan.
Yeah, yeah.
And they're taking the jackhammer up on the street. Well, and there's a lot of vibrations, right? Like stuff cracks around it, right? Well, that's what it is. Reshape your mind. When you reshape your group, when you reshape negative things, negative events. Listen, the events don't make you, homegirl. Listen, they reveal you. Yo, this is the next level thinking. Your events do not make you. They reveal you. And listen, you can go back with your hammer and you can reframe that event. Okay. But what will get you nowhere is going into the past and trying to change it. Because look, that's called depression and anxiety. That's all it is. Look, if you want to sit around and relax, be depressed, have unproductive behaviors, you're going to get nowhere. And then listen, don't wake up every day and be like, yo, how'd I get here? And listen, you're crawling to get to January 1st. Like that's some epic day that's going to change your life. Yo, that's not going to change your life. Getting a free membership not going to change your life. You got to change your mind. And then you actually have to change your habits. Okay. You're a manufacturer of a 3-cycle energy. It's thought, word, action. That's it, man. It's a tricycle. We are on a tricycle.
And you know what? It's like hey guys, by the way, please like, comment, share this because I know that the content that Shane shared tonight and what's happening on the entrepreneur end zone, dudes, it's gonna be epic, dudes. I don't mess around. Like this end zone is gonna have an impactful guest list, guys. Like I don't need all the glamour, the green screen, the green room, the lights. Like, dude, I'm authentic. I'm bringing it to you real.
I'm up in
I know who's going to accept the entrepreneur end zone and get in it and be interviewed by Terencio. And again, the Shane Train. I'm a part of the Shane Train. Again, we have the one. You know what? I'm gonna save that for last. Let the Shane Train find out. Let the Shane Train tell you how you can communicate and reach out to this show, which is phenomenal. And I will say that there's 2 parts of his show. It's not just one. And there will be an entrepreneur jam session also, because again, it's about that. Like you had the interviewer part, and then you had like let's get in the belly, let's get in your gut, homie. What's bothering you?
We gotta do retard, toothless motivator. We gotta do that for a half hour.
Yeah. We already got that, but yeah, that's gotta happen before I get these fixed, though. Once I get these fixed, then there won't be no toothless motivator anymore. And you know what? It could still be. It could still be. It could still be, though. It could still be.
Retard, but you know what? That's a name that captures people, and I can say it all I want, and it's capturing because if your content is what's up, like people, that gives you an opportunity to tell a story when you say it.
You should be, exactly, and you should be telling your story, guys. For real, stop messing around on here, like, dude. I know a lot of you people are like afraid to show up on the camera, man. Like, dudes, I'm telling you, man, if you're going out withdrawing money from the ATM, yo, homie, they're looking at you, they're watching you, you're on camera. Yeah, and then I know people are like, yo, I can't watch myself when I go live. I can't. I hate looking at myself. Like, what?
You got to work on that.
Hey,
Yo, that's
like, hey, what do you think about that, Shane? What do you think about when someone says that? Like, what is it? Because you know, like, because you've gone through it, like addiction, drug addiction, crackhead, banging your head against the wall, like, and people haven't even heard that tonight. So we'll save that for another night. But you know, why would someone say, I hate looking at myself, man. I just can't stand that. Like, why? Where does that come from, Shane?
comes from you have to get the first thing you have to do to have long lasting change is get comfortable in your skin. See, it's an inside job. It's not an outside job. And once you take all those things that are numbing you, stop going to the barbecues, watching TV. Yo, if you even did 15 minutes of meditation a day and just sat with yourself, you're going to hear stuff you've never heard before. I'm telling you 100%. And it starts with that, man. When you go deep inside, yo, listen, there's going to be ghosts in there. There's going to be some dark closets. But see, I opened mine up. I took the doors off. And I said, yo, well, and listen, people went after me on social media, and I already had everything out there. I got nothing to hide, right? But you got to understand this, too. You have to be around people that help you reframe your mind, because if you wouldn't do anything that you did before and then you're feeling guilty about it, it's like convicting an innocent person, and that's no good. And guilt is guilt, doubt, and fear. You want to write down three? You want to get a nugget? Here's three useless emotions: guilt, fear, and doubt. Yo, those three and they're all self-made.
Yeah.
They're all self-made. You can't even go to your cupboard and get any of those out.
Yeah, you know, yeah. Go ahead, Shane.
Courage comes from the heart. You can get courage. Yo, it says it right there. It's a French word, from the heart. So courage you can get. Your guts, that's right. That's where someone sometimes needs to hit you to get you to wake up and take that.
Yeah.
I'm serious. Sometimes. So
What up? No doubt, man.
Put some value in that breath.
Yeah, you know what? Hey, man, hey, man, Shane, you're the man, because you even shared this thing. Hey, guys, look, man, if you guys think this was epic for episode number 2, please put a number 1 in the comments for you guys who are here watching. And, hey, don't be selfish, man. Share this, because I'm going to tell you guys something. You know, I'm on a mission. You know what I mean? And I'm on a mission to spread awareness, you know, and entrepreneur awareness. Like, dude, I've been on a personal development mission since 2009, and I'm 45 years young. So we're in 2016. So back, I don't know, 2009. I don't know. I was 39. I mean, you know, I'm not good with math, but all I know how to do is count money. And
yeah. Oh, yeah.
And yeah, I mean, that's the only match I pay attention to. You know what I mean? And people are like, yo, dude, that's like I told my man the other day. Look, man, money is great, dude. The problem is that the moment you lust for money, you're fucked. And I'm sorry for the French, but you're fucked, homie. Don't lust, dude. Do something engaging that's gonna universally bring that. But you know what? Everybody, look, man, how many people make money destroying lives? I've been there, man. I sold drugs. I did credit card fraud. I robbed, I didn't rob from people physically, but that's like a sense of robbery. I get a credit card with Shane's name on it, and I go do shopping with it, yada, yada, and Shane gets a bill of $8,000. That's what I did. But I'm thankful that I transitioned from where I was to who I am today. And it's, in all honesty, it's because of the books I've read, man. I've decided to open up. One of them is this one, The Power of Broke. I hope Facebook don't fucking ban this because they hate when people share books. But The Power of Broke by Damon. This is one, homie. For real. This is where my book is written in right here. And this little black, this is where Your Last Day, which is coming out in the next 12 to 14 weeks, guys, okay? Your Last Day, when in reality and it's a book going to be about why people wait till that moment when they get called into HR office and it's your last day. And why you should be doing something in between that whole time. So I got a whole plan in that book, my story, the plan, and the ending. You know what I mean? So I'm looking forward to your support on that. But yo, dudes, this has been phenomenal. We got Jane Doe and wait, we got well, I guess Jane Doe and John Doe is people who got connected with me. It came up like this on the broadcast, but I'll be definitely looking at your comments. Shane, anything you wanna add in here, like any type of you know what are the three things that you would say like would help someone who watches this on the replay or is watching this now to help them keep focused and to keep going? What are the three elements you think that because I know for me it's only three. Some people say seven, some people say six, but for me it's I'm a simplistic man. I don't know about you, but what are the three things you would say that would help someone to really acknowledge like why they need to keep going?
Yeah, I'll give you 3 for life and 3 for sales. The 3 for life are your mindset.
Perfect.
Your mindset.
That's the bonus, my friends. You guys are getting a bonus right now, my friends.
Yeah, your mindset, your daily habits, and distractions. That's it, man. That's my day. I eliminate distractions. My daily habits, I do the same thing every day.
Mm-hmm.
and my mindset is, that's my happy, man. And, but I'm not a wussy either. Let me tell you, sales ones, I want to tell someone, these people trip out here, right? They call it beast mode for a reason, right? But everyone wants to, it's not called, go out there and be a kitty or a squirrel or a panda. They don't say that. That's for real though. I know, right? But that's real. That's real. That's real. And it makes you laugh, but it's true. They say beast, and people don't want to be a beast, and they wonder why they're not good in sales. Yo, listen, here's the reason people aren't good in sales. I'm going to tell you, it cracks me up. Fear of the unknown, rejection, and loneliness. That's it. That's it.
Yeah. And you know what? Before we end this, what advice would you give someone who's like really, really, because these are the holidays. Some people are not, in that same you have your family. Some people don't have that opportunity.
Yeah, I didn't always have a family, and when I didn't have a family, I would help other people out. When you're a giver, you never have to worry about getting. See, I used to think about getting. And if you give and give and give, you don't have to worry, man. God will take care of you. I'm telling you. Listen, if you just stay grinded, but I'll tell you one thing that definitely is not going to work is going and feeling sorry for yourself and going and doing behaviors that are unproductive. If you do productive things, and listen, there's days you can feel dark. There's days I stay in bed. Not there was. I mean, there's days I take naps and stuff. My habits keep me alive. But to climb up to my habits, it's okay to have dark days, man. Everyone has them. Just don't stay there. Don't stay there.
Hey. You already know. Hey, Leah Brown, you already know, beautiful. You are the bomb. Carly is the bomb. She says she loves this shit. I'll put it up there right now on the screen. That's Carly. Make sure you guys connect with each other. Carly, Lambo, Leah, Pat McGuire, my man. Who else we got here? We got Shade already here. Craig Flipping, my man, out of Ohio. You already know. Steven Rosario, the insurance guy, he's definitely thankful for that content. Patricia Henry, thank you, beautiful. Time is money. You are absolutely right, Patricia. Greg Walker, he says, I can't share, but I'm sure he was able to. Greg Walker, again, my man, I appreciate it. Make sure you guys follow Greg Walker, guy. He's a big dreamer. This guy is phenomenal. Okay, this is one of the reasons and the purposes of what we're doing, guys. All right, so my man, boom! That's the last comment right there. Hey, this was epic, guys. Like, dude, this was epic. We started about an hour ago, like 8:14. It's gonna be 8:15. I mean 9:15 now. Yo, Shane Train, this was phenomenal, massive. Thank you for being, and I'm truly honored for having you on the Entrepreneur End Zone. This thing is only gonna get massive, homie, and you're only episode number 2. So you're gonna like go like beyond and beyond. People are gonna be watching like when it's episode 100. By that time, Grant Cardone's and the Gary Vee's are gonna be in already. So it's like, yo, and they're gonna be looking at the Shane Train episode number 2, episode number 1 being Steve, the Graver, like like the young gun motivator. Hey, and I can't wait to have Dave Daly here, Mike Menard, whole bunch of you guys. Guys, I'm coming for you guys. I'm gunning for you. You want to duck down now? Start ducking, homie, because I'm gonna come up from under your covers.
But listen,
That's the Entrepreneur Zone. Go ahead, baby.
I want to say one more thing. The thing about sales, though, seriously, about loneliness, fear of the unknown, and rejection, that if you don't love yourself, you can't deal with those things. Like, listen, people stop knocking on doors, bro. Loneliness, fear of the unknown, and rejection, that's why people aren't successful. You got to be right in your head, or you get I take a lot of rejection, man. You got to be strong mind to take that. It hurts, right? But you learn to take it not personal. When I read these affirmations, you got to build yourself up. You got to get tools to build up your mind every day.
Exactly. Guys, this was massive. Thank you guys. I want to thank you guys for you guys engaging with us. We're definitely going to go through the comments. Shane, any last words, man, before we exile out here, man? We got about 2 minutes left. If you want to, drop down or whatever.
4 nuggets. Don't give in, don't give up, and don't hold back. Don't
hold back, for sure.
Don't hold. A lot of people hold back. Like, a lot of people stop it good. Most people stop it good, bro. And that's a shame. Because it only takes 11% more to go to great. 11%.
Yeah. You're right.
Yeah. So.
You're right. Hey, this was epic, guys. Hey, guys, make sure that you guys who are watching right now and bump right now onto this and maybe want to watch the whole thing, you can go to the entrepreneursendzone.com. Okay, this will be uploaded within the next couple of minutes. All right, you can go there and you can watch the replay of this whole podcast. Guys, I am excited. Thank you, Shane, the train. You know what? That's the Shane Train, guys. This guy's about steaming. This guy's about locomotion. This guy's about a locomotive. It's about being on the track. The only person who builds their own tracks are you.
Amen.
You create your own railways. Forget the highways. Let's create our own railways. Remember back in the day, there were railways before highways, homie. Don't forget that. There were railways before highways. So, you know what? Let's just forget about creating our highways. Let's create our railways. Let's go back. That's the glut. That's the grind. That's why I love when Gary says, hey, get in the dirt. Stay in the dirt. The clouds are the clouds, homie.
Yeah, the freeways are crowded. The freeways are crowded, man. Listen, there's a freeway.
Yeah. Let them know, Shane. The freeway is the crowds. Yo, the railway is the dirt, my friends. So with that being said, episode number 2 is a wrap. Love you, Shane. Thank you for your time, man. This was epic. Hey, thank you guys who chimed in, your comments. Yo, I'm definitely going to reach back out to you guys. Hey, Shane, before we leave, how can they connect with you? Where can they find you? Your Facebook, can't forget about that.
My Facebook page. We'll put a link on here on my I have a fan page, Shane DeGaray.
Yeah, put your fan page on there, and how can they get anything from you or any engagement? Guys, reach out to Shane Train. He's here to help. And anything that he will, anything that he has where you can reach out to him will be in the links in in the comment section provided in this live stream. Okay, my friend?
2 shows every night. 11 o'clock, I do the 1% show from 11 to 12. And then at 12:30, 1% jam session where people can call in or video in depending on the situation.
And guys, the jam session is for real. Like these people call in with their drug addictions, being raped, and guys, I've heard it. Like, dudes, I'm telling you, when you open up and you you know what? Make sure you follow the Shane Train so that way, and turn on the notifications, and make sure you turn on my notifications, okay? So that way you get updated when I go live and the Entrepreneur Zone goes live, okay? It goes live, and again, turn on Shane Train's notifications because he has the 1% show at 11 p.m. Eastern, okay? Where he goes in motivating, inspiring. He gets in the chalkboard, like the chalkboard is the essence of the show. And now we have the 1% jam session where people are calling in and like, dude, you want to talk about real versus real? Tune in, man.
Lined up till Monday. I had to stop because we have guests till Monday.
Oh, man. And you know what? I'm going to be going to York, homie. I'm going to be going to York this weekend. So don't be surprised you see me in the studio. I'm just saying.
I expanded.
Yeah, keep that quiet as kept, though. But with that being said, yo, the Entrepreneur EndZone, it's a wrap. This was an honor. Shane, thank you. Terrence Freeman here. Known as Compania, guys. Make sure you connect with me in Snapchat, Compania. I am definitely going to create the Entrepreneur EndZone Snapchat and Instagram page. Okay, so make sure you're connected with me. Follow me on Snapchat right now. Make sure you connect with me on Periscope, which is Compania. Okay, and make sure on Twitter, Compania, and in Instagram, Terrence_Freeman. And Shane Train, how can they find you on Instagram and on Twitter?
Shane DeGaray, hashtag the Shane Train, or look at the Shane Train, Shane Train 69. You can usually find me. I'm everywhere.
Awesome. Thank you, guys. This was phenomenal. Thank you, Shane Train. Guys, I'll see you guys on episode number 3, which most likely will be tomorrow, and I will have a surprise guest. Okay, so in fact, this surprise guest is going to blow you away, my friend. Talk to you guys real soon. Make sure you guys turn on my notifications so you don't stay behind and you stay with the trend. Talk to you guys real soon. Be great. Love y'all. Boom!